This is Alvin Kamara,
Amari Cooper,
Keenan Allen,
and you're watching Good Morning Madden.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a Tuesday edition of Good Morning Madden. If you're new to the channel, click on that follow button. It'll let you know when we go live Monday through Friday from 10:30 a.m. to about 11 a.m. Eastern, depending on what kind of news we got. Kind of determines the length of the stream. Also, if you are new to kind of watching Twitch, if you want to go ahead and get Twitch drops or Good Morning Madden packs, all you have to do is go down below. You'll see a little icon that says Twitch drops. Click on that. Make sure that you go ahead and connect your Twitch account with your EA Origin account so you can go ahead and get Twitch drops. These Twitch drops, you'll be able to go ahead and check, get those from simply watching the stream, also Madden Live and MCS events. Now, one thing I do want to call out and let our players know is that if for whatever reason you have multiple EA Origin accounts, right? So let's say you've created one for Xbox One and you've created one for PS4, instead of kind of attaching the persona to a specific account or EA Origin account, make sure that you log out of all of your EA Access accounts. I had one person last week hit me up and say, I'm still not getting drops. I'm still not getting a lot of things. And after doing just a little bit of investigation, turns out this person had 5 accounts. So he had to go in and actually log out of all of his accounts, unlink them, and we do have if you type in Madden NFL Twitch, you'll find that on help.ea.com. An article that talks how to go ahead and unlink those things. Once he unlinked all those accounts, which one of them was attached to his Twitch account, and then set it up, he started getting Twitch drops. So I know there's a lot of players out there that aren't getting them, that I see, but please make sure that you're logged into the right EA Origin account that is associated with your Twitch account. So I just want to encourage you to go ahead and do that. We do have that article. You can type in Madden NFL Twitch drops. You can check that out over at help.ea.com. If you continue to have any issues, please contact help.ea.com, but make sure you unlink your accounts first. So going on to updates, let's go ahead and talk about some updates real quick here. Just like I mentioned, you will go ahead and get Twitch drops from simply watching this. Also, there was an early maintenance this morning. That maintenance, typically when there are online maintenances, the online game modes are temporarily unavailable while the server maintenance is going on. What that means is that modes like solo battles will be gated. So there was one this morning. There'll be another one on Thursday. So just a little bit of a heads up. This messaging will be in game. We typically post this stuff now on EA Madden NFL forums. In the past, we would tweet these things out because people weren't seeing the stuff in game. Now that's a consistent thing where that messaging will be in game for you guys. Typically it's later on in the evening, so definitely go check that out. You can find all that kind of stuff in game. Also, let's go ahead and talk about Weekend League rewards. So Weekend League rewards, they're based off Series 2 rewards. We talked about this yesterday, but just as a refresher, because of Weekend League in Series 2 launching, the Reward 3 structure went up, mainly around you'll see the top 100 for Reward 3. The weekly rewards will go shortly after Team of the Week launches around 2. Team of the Week goes around 2 o'clock or so. Make sure to follow at EA Sports_MUT and look for in-game messaging when that's live. But the weekly rewards will go out a little bit after that. And the reason for that is so that people can engage in that Team of the Week content. Monthly rewards are scheduled for Thursday, October 8th around 2 p.m. And then the monthlies are based, of course, on a 4-week time period. Also, I wanted to go ahead and give you guys some updates real quick here. I see a lot of chatter out there from the community regarding abilities and AP point balancing, mainly around the bench press meta. So updates are coming to that soon. We've been working with Jake. One of the things that they did not want to do is make an update that would actually have an impact in solo battles and create some issues. So we're kind of waiting for that server maintenance to happen on Thursday, and then we'll update folks on when that abilities AP point balancing will be happening. Also, there's a lot of feedback regarding the give up mechanic from TU4 on the latest title update. So the gameplay team is actually reviewing the feedback, and they've been working with us and other people in the community to kind of explore some options on what can be done differently regarding that give up mechanic so they can maybe make an update. So appreciate everyone giving that feedback over on Madden Voice. Also appreciate you guys tagging us on Twitter, letting us know specifically what's going on there. Also, Derwin versus the World. One thing I want to highlight is that there's going to be an opportunity to earn a fantasy pack during the actual finale in February in case you miss some shows. I know there's been some players that are not able to make it because they're overseas or for whatever reason, and they're going to miss some shows. So one thing is that they're going to go ahead and make the ability for you to earn a fantasy pack during the finale. I think the finale is February 16th, so that you can go ahead and get an MCS superstar. So just a heads up in that space, what's going on there. Also, the other thing too is Derwin versus the world. I went ahead and dug into this yesterday because I had some questions regarding how the power-up expansion will work. What I was told from the CGE, the competitive team, and the live service team, the way the power-up expansion will work is that they'll become available when the player gets an upgrade or at the finale. So let's say if Jalen Ramsey, Nick Chubb, Keenan Allen gets an item upgrade before the finale, whether it's team of the week, I'll say like most feared, you name it, right? Or something during the holiday. Basically what's going on there is that if that item gets an upgrade there, what they'll do is you can use the MCS Superstar in the power-up expansion or bypass it with training when made available. So kind of wanted to disclose that information. Kind of did some digging because I was really curious how that power-up expansion stuff would work. And again, it's really contingent on once that item has an available item to do an upgrade. So like I said, if Jalen Ramsey happens to go off in week 4 and he does get an item in that regard, you'll be able to put this MCS Superstar into that power-up path and whatnot. So just a little bit of a heads up there. Derwin versus the world will start off with King of the Hill. So that's a must watch. It's going to have at 8 p.m. Eastern today over on our Twitch channel. Definitely go check that out. Also, here are the players that are going to be playing in King of the Hill today. We got Clef versus Pavin. We got Henry Ruggs versus Clavon Chason. And then we also have Derwin James versus Darius Rucker. One of the things, again, is that if you are watching the stream, it is only 1 hour of watch time to go ahead and get your Derwin versus the world token. The one thing I also want to highlight here for folks is I've been kind of exploring with our teams. There are a lot of people that are actually putting things up in the tabs and then hiding those tabs and just kind of have it playing in the background. I really want to encourage you guys to actively watch the stream and watch that stream when you're viewing all this kind of stuff. So one of the things that I've been trying to do is find ways to kind of eliminate behavior that may not create Twitch drops from happening and all that kind of stuff, because I'm seeing a lot of that feedback. One thing I highly recommend is download the Twitch app. If you're on desktop, download the Twitch app, have it running. The other thing too is if you're going to go ahead and pull up the stream in your web browser, make sure to go ahead and actually have an active window tile of the stream happening. If you're putting the stream behind and having audio playing, or if you're muting it or things like that, I think that's impacting things. I've reached out to Twitch to kind of get some information in that space because it is based on watch time. So just make sure that you have an active pane available or a browser window that is seeing that, or download the Twitch app on desktop. If you're on mobile, of course, you're watching the stream right there. So just a little bit of a heads up in that space. Also, we'll be here tonight kind of monitoring that situation and whatnot. And yeah, so make sure to go ahead and tune into Derwin versus the world.
I beat him. It's me against the world. But let's get one thing straight. This is just how I like it. I'll take on anybody. Bring it. I'm not afraid of anybody, man. I'm not afraid of anybody in Madden. Let's get that. I didn't even know you played Madden. Tune in this week for Derwin James versus the world, presented by Oakland. I'm coming for you.
All right, let's go ahead and talk about our Madden Live schedule. So our Madden Live schedule, we got Problem, Buffalo K, and CJ Sauce today. We got Eric, C-Ballin, D-Croft tomorrow. We got Problem on Thursday, and that dude and Stiff. And then on Friday, Swing Games, Lauren, and Rhino. And then we have Trumpet Monkey on Sunday, as well as Problem. So there's been some slight changes to the schedule. We got some notifications that some folks had to switch. This schedule should reflect that. So there you have it. That's your schedule for Madden Live today. All right, let's go ahead and talk about why you guys are here. Let's talk about Team of the Week. So over on @EA_Sports_Mutt, we had some reveals last night for the offensive and defensive hero. Right here, your offensive hero will be Mike Allstott, coming in with that 85 speed. You got some really nice blocking stats all around. And then you have Cortland Finnegan. I did see some memes out there on various platforms. But you got Cortland Finnegan, who's coming in as your defensive hero, coming with that 90 speed and kind of some 87 87, 86, and 87, like man coverage, zone coverage, and press right around there in his jump. Your player of the week is going to be Shaquille Barrett. So Shaquille Barrett, pretty much known for pass rushing. He's got that 83 speed, 85 acceleration, 90 play rec, and then got that 93 finesse move with that 88 tackle. And then your LTD, who had a phenomenal performance in a previous week 3. And again, the LTDs this year are based on players who have had great performances in that given week. So we're in week 3 in the past, and it's a current player. This is going to be J.J. Watt coming in with that 73 speed. He has that 92 strength, 92 tackle, 93 play rec, and he has that 90 power move. So he's going to be your LTD. The one thing I do want to highlight for those people that are new, the offensive and defensive heroes are simply players that may have had week 3 performances, but they are players in the past. Not to say that they're legendary. I know some people were saying, well, these guys aren't legend. It's not really based on their legendary. It's more that there is actually more of a player pool right now of players we can select to go ahead and create player items around that according to the live service team. Now let's go ahead and talk about your week 3 performers. Now the players I'm going to show you right now are player collectibles, and these player collectibles go into the set. They are players that you can go ahead and use in game, but just want to go ahead and highlight these are player collectibles. They're going to be a little bit lower in OVR, but we're going to go over the players that have power-ups, that have a +1 to their power-up. The one thing I do want to call out as well is that typically when this stuff happens on Monday Night Football, if someone goes off, there is going to be a change. And there was a change early this morning that we got a notification. Unfortunately, we weren't able to capture anything early this morning because stuff wasn't ready, but I'll let you guys know who it is as I kind of run through all of this stuff. So first up, who we have is going to be Dietrich Wise Jr. He is the right end for the Patriots. He will be getting a Team of the Week performance item. Also, we have Xavier Rhodes, cornerback for the Colts. He will also be getting an item. Again, these are players that have had performances, but these are team of the week player collectibles. We have Derrick Henry, who also is your week 3 performer, and then we have Tyler Lockett, who went off with those 3 touchdowns, and then we have Aaron Donald. Now, of course, like I mentioned, there is one player that is missing right now, and that player that is missing is Patrick Mahomes. So Patrick Mahomes will be getting an item. Now, his player collectible, because they kind of had to swap him out, I think his player collectible is like a 79 overall, but he's getting a +1 overall to his power-up. So I don't have those images to share with you folks, but he is getting a +1 to his power-up. And I did get a note from Not Gibbs over here, and he said, please remind folks that, let's see, I believe he mentioned something about chemistry. Give me 1 second here. Or slot chemistry. At Not Gibbs, can you post here? The Patty update. All right. So he's going to go ahead and give me the Patrick Mahomes update. I'm going to go into the PU so I can go ahead and show you guys what's going on in that space. So right here, I'm just going to go ahead and go through the images of all the updates that Tyler Lockett will get as a +1 overall. And you'll see that he's getting updates to agility, speed. His cost will be 700 training to go ahead and get his power up to go up 1 level for his Team of the Week. He's got agility, speed, acceleration, awareness, catching, jumping, kick return. And then here are his middle stats. You'll see right there his change of direction is going up, his spin move, juke move, ball carrier vision, a few other things. And then there you go for the rest. You'll see his catch in traffic, his mid, his short route running, and deep route running. So just a quick update. Patrick Mahomes gets a tier 3 ability slot since his power up is now 90 overall after Team of the Week is released. So I don't have those images. Unfortunately, those weren't available to capture this morning. But again, I just want to let you guys know that Patrick Mahomes will be getting a +1 to his OVR, and that will unlock the tier 3 ability slot since his power up is now at 90 overall. Derrick Henry, here is just some information on his power up and the things that are going up. This is 1,100 training. That will be the cost to go ahead and update him to his Team of the Week, Week 3 performance. You'll see some of the ratings here that got updated, and then he has like 3 tiers typically that you'll see, or 3 sections when you right stick them down that you can go ahead and see. So I wanted to kind of capture that for you guys so you could see what's going on in that space. And last of all, we have Aaron Donald. He'll be 1,400 training for his upgrade for the Week 3 Team of the Week performances, and you'll see right there that he's got some upgrades to speed, power moves and whatnot. And there you have it. Those are going to go ahead and be your players that will be coming on later on. That will be coming to the game later today. Also, for Team of the Week, you will go ahead and have a new mission. With that mission, you'll have the Game of the Week. I just took a picture of this just to let you guys know that you know, from simply playing the Game of the Week and all that kind of stuff, you'll have the opportunity to earn the Team of the Year tokens, the Hot Streak tokens, and the Team of the Week players. You'll need 14 of the 17 Team of the Year tokens. So make sure that you're playing those Team of the Week Ultimate Challenges as they become available. Again, those Ultimate Challenges will become available. You'll see here the game for Week 3 is going to be the Buccaneers versus the Broncos. And you'll have to win the game. Don't allow any kind of points, and it's going to go ahead and start in the third quarter with 3-minute quarters. The sets are here available, and you'll see them in Week 3. Just some things to call out here. You'll exchange 8 77 to 82 overall players to earn a random 79 to 87 overall Team of the Week Week 3 player. And then again, kind of how we mentioned week to week, the defensive hero Cortland Finnegan. This is going to go ahead and require the defensive Team of the Week Week 3 players to go ahead and complete this set. And then if you want to go ahead and do Mike Allstott, you'll need the offensive players for Week 3. And then, of course, Shaquille Barrett is going to require a mixture of the top offensive and defensive players. So there you have it. That's going to be your Team of the Week. That should be going out later on today, roughly around 2 o'clock or so. Make sure to follow at EA Sports_Mutt for that information and also in-game messaging. But yeah, there you go. There you have it. Tomorrow we have Wildcard Wednesday coming out. We should have some players. Make sure to follow at EA Sports_Mutt. They'll be teasing maybe 1 or 2 of those players out, and then we'll definitely showcase them tomorrow on stream. I'm gonna go ahead and do some giveaways and then get on out of here. But I do want to mention for the folks that won. So Ryan, what you actually got from earlier this morning, you got a JJ Watt LTD, his power up in 1500 training. Right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll regular